What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're talking to Nike SB P-Rod 1 Dodgers. So stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking the Nike SB P-Rod Dodgers. All right, man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. All right, so first things first, these are set at least June 16th, to the best of my knowledge, coming in a retail price of $135, right? Okay. And of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price, and right now, look like they're averaging roughly about $160 and up, depending on the size, right? Okay, now y'all know, right? I used to be a skateboarder back in the day, and arguably, P-Rod, aka Paul Rodriguez, and I believe he is a junior. I believe his dad was actually a professional surfer, right? Okay, and Junior is actually a professional skateboarder. Now, this is how much the rabbit hole goes with me when it comes to skateboarding. I know that skateboarding was actually inspired off of surfing, right? Whenever the waves were flat, people actually would ride the skateboard, and that's what kind of created that whole thing. I'm not gonna go down the whole rabbit hole, but that's just basically my research on it, right? Just in a nutshell, right? But now we got the P-Rod, aka the Paul Rodriguez. He's had a deal with Nike for years, right? Okay, I do have some P-Rods in the collection, and here we are. We got pretty much the Dodgers colorway, which to the best of my knowledge, that is actually P-Rod or Paul Rodriguez, one of his favorite teams, right? And I'm assuming he's talking about the baseball team, right? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, he's originally from California, aka, and he's from Los Angeles, right? So Los Angeles, California, give or take. I don't know which part, but I think that's it to say that in a nutshell. And I will say this shoe features a lot of details, right? Especially when it comes to that back heel where it has like that ingrained, like where it has like that Paul Rodriguez like logo or the PR logo embedded into the shoe. Now, the colorways on these joints is like a Flint gray to the best of my knowledge, right? I was thinking more of a true blue, but then again, I'm like, you know, while it does have the blue Nike swoosh on it, but they're calling it the Flint gray colorways on these joints right here, and I'm all here for it. I've always been a sucker for the color gray in general, and of course, y'all know I did pick up the all red joints that he dropped. I want to say like earlier this year, if I'm not mistaken, or if it was like last year, but I don't remember the exact date. We'll probably get that at a closer time whenever it's time to drop my all of my sneaker pickups at the end of the year. But overall though, as much as my favorite color is red, I don't hate these guys right here. I've always said this time and time again. When it comes to like gray in general, even though I know it's technically Flint gray, right? Okay. But when it comes to gray, it kind of gives me like that true blue like vibes, right? Okay. Or, you know, just a gray in general. You can't really go wrong with it because of the versatility that this shoe brings, right? And if I'm not mistaken, these have already dropped at skate shops. I believe they dropped actually, if I'm not mistaken, if they're dropping June 16th on Sneakers app, I think they've already dropped on the like certain skate shops on June 12th, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but that's just off the top of the dome. I believe they're already readily available, and to be honest, if you put a little footwork, by the time I drop this video, you may be able to cop a pair right now if you really, really want to. I mean, $135 price tag, you really can't beat it, especially if you're into skate shoes like I am, and I am very selective when it comes to my skate shoes. But I will say this, Paul Rodriguez is one of my favorite skateboarders of all time. I have multiple favorite skateboarders of all time, and yeah, man, I haven't seen no many like major reviews on these guys, but overall for the kid, if you haven't guessed this, for me, I'll put this in the drip category. I am on the fence if I do want to cop these guys right here. It's a shoe that, while I really, really like it, how much will I really, really rock it, right? I'm all about wearing my sneakers too. I don't want to just sitting back here collecting dust because it looks cool, right? Okay, in my eyes. I want to actually rock my sneakers. Like if you was to pull up to my crib, you're like, you wear all these, don't you? Like, yes, you know what I'm saying? But overall for the kid, I'm gonna put these in the drip category. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and we'll be going after these on June 16th, retailing at $135. And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. Alright, man, I'm gonna get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.